Okay, Rachelle Jones Grief Recovery. So you're going to have to fact check me and do what you do because I'm not claiming to be a mathematician here, but I had some curiosities. So the first thing is my husband and I, we joined the military when we were young, 19. 9/11 happened when I was about 22. I was still in my first 4-year commitment when that happened. I was held for another year and a half. I was held beyond my first commitment because of the state of the world and where things were. And then once that expired, I went into the reserves. And I think maybe in the first weekend of my reserves, we were asked if we wanted to, if they called people and needed them to deploy and be ready to go, would we want to go? And I signed up. Yes, absolutely, I want to go. So I signed up, and within under 2 weeks, I was called. I received a phone call that said, this is not an exercise. You are being activated, which means get your crap. You're going to be sent somewhere. So I show up when I'm supposed to with my bag, kind of scared, having absolutely no idea what's going to happen, where I'm going to be sent, what's going to go on. And I was activated for the war for 2 years, but I stayed stateside. And I'm telling you what, I shamed myself for years about this, that I only served war mission, but stateside. I had a lot of shame and embarrassment. Just it wasn't big enough. It wasn't good enough. And then today I realized, what the hell? Girl, you signed up. You said, yes, I want to volunteer and I want to go to war. I want to go care for people who are wounded in a war zone. And I just thought, that's rare. That's so weird. Who does that? I do. And there are plenty of other people who sign up as well. But I started to become curious today, what percentage of the United States population is a uniformed active duty member or a uniformed military member, not necessarily just active duty. Some of them are reservists as well. So here's just a few numbers for you. In the United States currently, from what I could see, there are 309.3 million people in the United States. And uniformed military members, there are just over 2 million, almost 2,100,000 uniformed people in the military who signed up and said, yes, I'll be in a uniform and I will serve. So that equates to about 0.67% of the United States population serving at this time in the United States military. And I just thought, under 1% of our population is currently serving? Is that, wow. 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 And I can't love them more. I'm amazed by that. I'm amazed how small the number is. I'm amazed how many people say yes, and saddened by it too, that there are more, for all different reasons. So people say yes and people say no. I get that. It's just such a small percentage of the population, and they need to be loved. And they need to be cared for. And a lot of them come home and go into a law enforcement or first responder type position. And the things they carry, all the way from me wasn't good enough, I didn't do big enough, and I didn't do great enough, to, man, I'm carrying enormous, unimaginable emotional wounds from what I've experienced. So I need to love them, and I'm working on creating a class just for our veterans and first responders, looking like Veterans Day weekend, a weekend workshop it will be. So if you know veterans or currently serving people, maybe take a minute and just hug them. Truly say thank you and like slow down and look them in the eye instead of the quick, flippant, thank you for your service, which is great. It's above and beyond what some people do. But maybe look at them and let them know that you're thankful. Because the amount of courage it takes to say yes and to sign up and to be willing is pretty wild. And such a small percentage of the population. What if we just say thank you? Love y'all. Bye.